Cessnock traffic, Yankee off uniform, VFR Yak, taxiing Cessnock, runway 35. Yeah, a few people happening. When we took off, did the first flight, we were the only ones flying. Everyone had given up for the day because just the heat. But now you've got the chopper guys are out. They'll fly in any weather because the chopper's a big air conditioning system in itself.
Yep.
And yeah, those guys that I helped push the aeroplane back in, they're going to go to do a NavX to Scone and back. But they'll be quite high for that, so it'll help. It won't be too hot. And yeah, us. We'll go do some low flying. So there's the mountain range over there to the right. That will basically skirt up. And then we'll go up to the north.
At least it's a nice clear day anyway. Even if
oh, it's great. And there's not much turbulence. It's quite a smooth day up there. Yeah, sometimes these days can be quite thermally and bumpy, but first flight worked out really well. Once we stop or we take off, we'll just do a quick engine run up. That just confirms the engine's all good to go before we shoot off. But how's your harness? Still locked?
Yep.
Hasn't popped out. You can tighten your shoulder straps up a little bit if you need to.
Yep, it's alright, I've already tightened it.
Cool. And you can close your canopy up now. You can just do it to that first little detent. That allows you to be able to stick your hand out, get some airflow in if you have to.
Yep, done.
Alright. That's our stop. Just do a quick run up. All looking really good. Quick left to right, make sure the controls are still nice and free. No warning lights on. Everything looks normal in the front. Got enough fuel caps are on, your harness is done up, your canopy is closed. Alright, I think we're all good to go. You all happy?
Yep.
Alright, let's get going. We'll get airborne, we'll keep the aircraft nice and close to the ground, and then we'll do a nice steep climb out once we get some speed. Should be a lot of fun. Cessnock traffic, Yankee Alpha uniform is lining up, departing, runway 35 for a downwind departure. Alrighty, looking good. There we go, power's coming up here. Cessnock traffic, Legend 2014, taxis, runway 35, Cessnock. Up we go. Get some speed up, there's about 200 kilometres an hour, she's about 220. Alright, clear above, up we go.
Control lieutenant base 26,
Woo!
number 2.
Look at that.
Full stop, mate.
Round we go. Good view, isn't it?
India, Tiger Mount base 26, touch and go, mate.
How you doing in the back, okay? Yep, all good. All good, cool. Up we go, there's about 1,000 feet climbing. Got to about 3,000 feet, let's cool it down about 6 degrees, which is nice for the cabin temperature. There's Cessnock Township just off to the left there, and you can sort of see the prison. There's an old and new part of the prison down there. The new part's all the modern looking buildings, the old part's all the brick. And off to the right's the Hunter Valley with all the wineries and hotels and so forth.
My wife used to work for the Warbids wine, so familiar with this area a bit.
What's that, sorry?
So my wife Used to work for the Wigan Swines.
Oh, yes.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the McQuiggins, there's a couple of ones down here that are sort of no-name wineries, but they give their grapes obviously to some of the bigger ones. But there's a big restaurant down here called Chateau, what is it? Chateau Molinet, which is a nice French place, and they have a little helicopter area you can fly your helicopter into, which is really cool. It's off the right wingtip down there in that sort of area. But since COVID, there's been a bunch of new wineries pop up, like, see the one off the right wingtip there with all the solar panels? Yeah, that's brand new basically. It's got some sort of accommodation there and a big warehouse for the wineries.
Takeoff Zulu is 2 to the south of the field, 1,700, currently tracking to the west. We're shortly making a northwesterly track for landing 5 to the northwest. Cessnock.
Maitland traffic, Romeo November on stage, back tracking 05 for the apron main traffic.
Cessnock traffic helicopter, Mike Lima Kilos, taxiing from the eastern...
There's 3,000 feet, we'll go another 1,000 feet up just for the air.
Cessnock traffic, Legend 2014, enters runway 35, Renova departure to the southeast, Cessnock.
That's feeling a lot better as we get higher. We'll bring it around here to the north. Cool, so you can see the sticks obviously there between your legs. If I move it to the right, you see I get a rolling motion there. If I move it to the left, they're kind of the same as the Cessna that you may have flown there. Up and down, if I pull it back towards my belly button, obviously the nose goes up. And if I push it forward, the opposite. So our straight and level attitude is kind of that. So you see where the horizon is sitting? Sort of reference where the aircraft tail is, you can sort of see the attitude that is. If I want to climb, I pull back and put my feet on the horizon like that, and we obviously climb, and the opposite if you want to descend.
Controlled for a local scenic on the west.
So when we fly level, we just sort of try and put the horizon where the aircraft's going to fly straight. So I'll just bring it around here to the north. So if you want to put your right hand on the stick, and just, you've got it there, just push forward, pull back, left and right, you've got the aircraft. There you go. If you want to do a turn to the left, you just pull the stick towards your left knee, and that will put the aircraft into a bank to the left. So keep going that way, we'll do a 360-degree turn. And as we do that, see how the nose starts to drop a little bit, so you just want to pull back a little bit on the nose, that's perfect. There you go, and we're moving around to the left. You can keep it going, you can maybe tighten it up a little bit, so a bit more bank. That's it. Keep it going for about 90 degrees. We'll do a full spin. Good work. It's all you.
Cessnock traffic, Legend 2014, departs overhead 1,900, climbing 3,500, tracking to the southeast, Cessnock.
Once we get pointing back into Cessnock, you can reverse it around and we can do a turn to the right. There you go, whenever you're ready. Stick over towards your right knee. Very good. Keep it going. That's nice, yeah, hold that attitude. We'll spin it around until we point back to the north. I'll just pull the RPM back a little bit. Good work. Keep it going and we'll roll out pointing basically up that way towards those mountain ranges. There you go, you can roll the wings level there. Mate, better than an autopilot. I'll take the controls. Very good, how did you enjoy that?
That's good.
Yeah, nice. Alright, so I'll pull the power back and we'll start a descent. We're going to pick up the ridgeline that's kind of below us at the moment and just meander our way basically up towards that steep ground. We can go down to 500 feet above the ground. That's our legal level. And you might feel your ears pop just as we go down. As we descend, we'll pick the speed will go up, so we're doing about 270 kilometres over the ground. Doesn't really feel like that because we're so far up, but that's what the instrument says. It says about 280 there. 290. You kind of get the sensation of speed if you look out the window to the left and the right, but otherwise it just feels like we're doing about 10 kilometres an hour sometimes. We'll come around the back of this hill onto a left turn. There's a little bit of wind now. We can feel those bumps picked up. Come around here to the left. Get some airflow going.
Cessnock traffic, Technam 8023. Overhead Frankston. Airwork for the next 10 minutes at 3000. Cessnock traffic.
There's a few nice little Airbnbs down there that they rent out so you can wake up looking at the sunrise. Just down there on that little ledge. And we'll shoot down through this little valley here. There we go. So dropping the nose down, picking the speed up. And we come. And we'll pick it up and we'll climb over this ridge line that's in front of us. So we've got about 270 kilometres an hour in speed. I'll use that to grab the altitude. There we go, and we convert that into height. Up we go, speed washes off. And I can just tilt the wing now and we'll go back down this gully. You feeling okay? How's the stomach?
Yeah, that's all good.
Excellent. There we go. There's a nice little observer thing over here. Sometimes there's people on there. Not today. Up we go. A little bit more altitude. All that area in there is National Park, obviously, because no one's built there. And sometimes in the fire season, you'll see the helicopters out there doing fire attacks.
Traffic, helicopter,
all right, let's go down this little valley here. Down we go.
1,700. Inbound to join the left base to 35 Cessnock.
Another observation point just over there.
Cessnock traffic, helicopter Mike Lima Kilos joined left base 435 Cessnock.
And there's the last observation point just under the left wingtip there, but guess what, there's no one there today either. Alright, we'll start our climb up, get some more of that cool air.
Cessnock traffic, Arrow Alpha India Zulu is taxiing from the Western Apron hangars for runway 35 Cessnock.
Alright, as we get a bit higher up in altitude, we should lose those bumps, which would be nice. The airport's just off to our right in that direction by about 5 kilometres, and we're just going to go up here to the north, this area here, and look for some clear air for some arrows. If you're up for it, it sounds like you are. Not feeling sick or anything?
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
You feeling good?
Yep.
Okay.
Cessna traffic, helicopter Mike Lima Kilo, clear of the active, taxiing for the eastern apron, Cessna.
You can see that large open cut mine over there in the sort of middle distance. That's probably one of the biggest singleton mines. Just to the right of that there's another one, but there's a lot of dirt in that area that they've extracted over the years for the singleton mining operations. A lot of people don't realise how big a crater it is in the ground, but it's kind of big.
Yeah, I think I drove between them when went from Newcastle to Bathurst recently.
They do a lot of mining now underground, fracking, but it's only like 15 or 20%. Still, a lot of it is open cut mine stuff. And in Newcastle, everyone knows someone who works in the mines. Oh, that's nice and smooth now. We're about just approaching 4,000 feet. Alright, there's 4,000 feet, which is good for aerobatics. So I'll do one of each like I talked about, and then if you want to have a go at a couple, quite welcome to at the end. So the first one is just a roll, so I'll get a little bit of speed, pull the nose up, I'll say 3, 2, 1, and we'll just do a 360 degree roll. Just keep your eyes just looking straight ahead, you know, avoid looking down at your feet. Sound okay?
Yep.
Okay. There we go, a little bit more speed. All clear above, no loose articles. Alright, up we come. A little bit of G there, there's about 1.5 G in the body. Alright, 3, 2, 1, just a general roll now, 360 degrees. Nice view of the ground as we do that. And then we just recover in pitch, a bit more G.
Yellow taxiing from the eastern apron, we'll be holding shorter runway 35, crossing for the western apron.
Feeling good? We'll roll it back, point in the other direction, and then we'll just do a loop.
8 nautical miles.
So for the loop, you might feel a bit heavier in the seat. We'll do about 3G for that. So a bit more G on the body. Just keep looking out the front. There's 250. There's 270. We're all clear above. All right, a bit more G now. There's about 3G. Up we go. Feeling vertical, and just look above us right now, and then we see the ground. How good does that look? All the way over. Bit of G on the bottom.
That's cool.
It's cool, hey? About 2.5 G on the bottom, and we just recover there with a climb. Alright, the next one's my favourite, the stall turn, which is starts like a loop, but then when we go vertical, we'll basically stop and you'll feel a little weightless, okay? Here we go. There's our 270. Alright, we're all clear above. Bit more G now. There's about 3.5 G. And get to there and stop. Oh, there's the weightless feeling. Straight up, and we use the rudders to get the aircraft to come down. Woo, down we go. Look at all the houses. Get some speed, and then we use pitch to recover. Here we go. Still feeling okay?
So far.
Okay. What do you like the best out of those?
Oh, the loop's pretty good.
Yeah, let's put on a loop. Let's do it. Get some speed up. Alright, here we go. Another loop-to-loop. Bit of G. Vertical. Over the top, look above us. Best view in the world. Bit of G on the bottom. Ooh. Come around here to the right. There's a big sign down there and a massive warehouse that says brew house. I bet they got cold beer. Alright, we'll just climb up another 1,000 feet. Yeah, what do you think of those?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, cool. Alright, another couple of 100 feet till we get back to foreground. There we go, there's 4. Happy to do a couple more aerobatics, or do you want to have a bit more of a fly yourself?
I'll do 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. I'll talk you through more of an advanced set. So we'll start with the roll again. So there's our speed. Up we go. We'll do a faster roll this time. Second forward, full aileron, all the way around. Very quick. That's about the fastest roll rate that the aircraft has. We'll duck it down, we'll get some speed, we'll go into a stall turn. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, speed, up we go. All the way up, and 0 G, feeling that weightless feeling. Aircraft stops, using rudders to get the aircraft nose to drop. Woo, just a bit of a flick there, which is nice. Up we go. Go into a 4-point roll. Alright, 4 points. So we just go 1, hold it. Woo, 2, hold it. 3, 4. And we'll do a half loop to finish off. Here we go, all the way up. All the way over, half loop, stop it there, use the ailerons to roll. Good work, still feeling okay?
Not too bad.
Cool. Alright, did you want to do some more flying on the way back?
It's okay.
You're okay? Okay. How's the tummy feeling? Still good?
Yeah, tummy's okay. Just get a dry mouth. Just probably got heat will happen.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep the airflow going. When we come back to land as well, as we slow down, I'll say it's good for your canopy now and you can open it the whole way back, which is nice. You get that nice sort of feeling. That's all right. We'll bring it around here. We're about 8 kilometres north of the airport. We'll just do a bit more of a scenic on the way back. See a few wineries down there. Lots of helicopter pads where the helicopter companies fly into for like all the snobbery wine tasting and so forth. The Hunter's got a lot of bands that come up here and play at various venues.
Well, we're from Adelaide, so near the Clarendale here, so it's a similar area, but sort of different ways. This is very spread out.
Yeah, they're very similar. I haven't flown around the Clarendale area, but most people, when I take them flying the Yak, look around and go, it looks exactly the same. Probably has all the same sort of stuff as well, like the entertainment, music, wineries, restaurants. And the Hunter's expanding a lot. You know, there's every time we get the little entertainment list of everything that's there, there's always more and more sort of listings on there, like there's more restaurants opening, there's more wineries and so forth, so it's a good expanding area which is good for the local economy. I do notice there's a lot of golf courses up here. We've got one down there called Chateau Elan, which is all the red roofs on there, they're part of like a hotel and sort of day spa thing. But then they built a golf course there and they put a bunch of lots of land that people could buy their own lot there and build their own house. That's really popular.
Where is the sick bag, just in case I need it soon?
What's that, sorry?
Where was the sick bag?
Oh, you need it? It's just on your right pocket. You found it?
Yep.
Okay. I'll get us back on the ground soon. Just keep looking out if you can. Keep the airflow going. All right, I'll make a quick radio call. That's not traffic. Thank you. Off uniform at Yak, 5 miles to the north on descent past 2,500. Inbound, estimating circuit area in 2 minutes. Traffic says not.
That's good, Glenn. We got you.
It's just probably dry reaching a bit, that's all.
Yeah, that's all good. It's good to have access. All right, we've got some traffic over there. Just slide in behind him, I think. That's not traffic. Thank you. Off uniform, Yak is running along downwind for runway 35. I've got one traffic inside on mid downwind visual.
Traffic Vietnam 8023. We're just turning crosswind for runway 35 and we have the Yak and the aircraft sighted. There's some traffic.
Okay, the Yak copies. I'm happy for you to go in front of me if you like.
How long are you going to be? Because you could go in front of us if you want.
Okay, no worries. I'll keep the speed up and downwind. I don't have you sighted it.
No worries. Thanks, bud.
All right. Bit of traffic here and there.
Legend 2295, taxis runway 35.
All right. We're just following this aircraft in front of us. Should be on the ground shortly anyway.
Cessnock traffic, around New Zealand, turning base runway 35, touch and go Cessnock.
Traffic Maitland, Cessna 182, Mike Victor Lima, 10 miles to the south, 1,900 inbound, estimating the circuit time 55, Maitland.
Cool, and whenever you like, if you want, you can open your canopy and roll it all the way back, get some air going back there, or not, it's up to you. There you go, you'll feel good. That's not traffic, Yankee off uniform, left base 35, full stop, that's not. There goes the landing gear. 3 greens, 3 poles. lined up on finals there. There we are.